What's going on, guys? Waiting for everybody to get in here. I know I go live on every game day. So, guys, I guess I'm gonna start talking about the game tonight until we get some people in here, and I see them coming in. Guys, just hit the OK if you can hear me. Just type OK if you can hear me, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Also, share this live stream. Appreciate that, bruh. Okay. So, guys, y'all can go ahead and start asking the questions. If not, then I'm gonna just start going over some games. Some of the game tonight, as far as DraftKings and FanDuel. I'm just gonna go over some plays, and then we can get to some questions. Whatever you have, whatever your questions may be, guys. So, I know a lot of you don't play DFS, but we got to start playing DFS. Too much money in this thing. Okay. So I'm pretty sure everybody gonna play Kyler and Russell. I don't believe Russell's a bad play. I don't believe Kyler's a bad play. My captain, personally, between those two guys, I would pick Kyler Murray. The reason why I probably would pick Russell because I don't believe Lockett is going to be healthy today. I believe he's going to play, but he's not going to be healthy. And then you got Patrick Peterson on DK, so that can limit Russell a little bit. I do believe as a game flow. What's up, Ira? I believe the game flow will be. I think Seattle's gonna run the ball tonight. So far as like guys like Chris Carson or Carlos Hyde, those are the play. I also like David Moore too. So if you want to not play Russell in the lineup tonight, that's fine. I don't think that's a bad thing to do. It seems like you got to play D Hop, Kyler Murray, D Hop, and then what would you say, Christian Kirk, and then maybe like Moore and Hyde. I like those. I like that lineup. I don't know if you can fit them in, but I just like that combination of those guys because it's a game trend. Remember, you're not just picking players. You got to pick how you think the game flow is going to go with the players. So let me go to get some of these questions real quick. Yeah, so my bro Ira says, "Yo, what's up, bro?" And I got Stephen Drake says, "Would you start Drake, Ahmed, and Balaj this week?" Yeah, if I start Drake, that means I don't have anything better than him. So he's fine playing, bro. He's getting better. He's getting more healthy. Edmonds haven't showed where they need to sit Drake completely. But I'm playing Ahmed and Balaj, bro. I like those two. I just put a video out for his top 10 running backs for this week, and Ahmed and Balaj was mentioned in those videos. So my bro, James Windham says Tannehill, Newton, or Wentz rest of the season and this week. Newton and Tannehill for the rest of the season. Newton this week and Tannehill for the playoffs. I love Tannehill for the playoffs, bro. I don't know about Wentz, bro. It makes you wince. I just don't like him. My boy Ira says, "Did you just start the?" Yes, I just started it, bro. I just got in here. Yep, I wanted to do let y'all know that I was going live and give you a notification. But last time I did that, I still got some studying and some research to do. It didn't make my live stream that I had told y'all that I was going on go live. So I had to actually create another one at the time that it supposed to happen. So I got to learn how to do that, guys. So I'm sorry about that. So Ira says, "Can you give me more information on Pittman? Is he a wide receiver one?" Yes, but Phillip. And the reason why I'm picking him out of any other receiver with the coach, bro, is because he's big and strong, and that's a good underneath receiver for Phillip. Phillip is not throwing the ball deep. Unless you run him wide open real quick, he can get it deep. But other than that, they're gonna be trying to play action through Naeem and the other running backs, and then go to Pittman. So yeah, bro, Pittman is a wide receiver one. Now, like I said, I'm not starting him over like nobody like D Hop or nothing like that. I mentioned D Hop, that's not really a good gauge, but I'm just mentioning like other receivers that's good. I wouldn't start him over. But if you are getting to receivers where you're getting iffy, like you don't know what they're gonna do from week to week, I believe Pittman is a good play this week. If you don't have to play him, you just stash him. That's okay too, Ira. So yep. So let me get on top. As some more people come in, we get some more questions. Let me see. Any other good plays? Homer's out, so you ain't got to worry about Homer. So it looked like it's Carlos Hyde and Chris Carson show tonight. Guys, I would like to take. If you ask me who's going to win this game tonight, I would like to say Arizona, but I don't believe so. I would have to, because I believe Seattle's going to run the ball. I believe that, yeah, Russell's going to pick his spots. He's still going to throw it. But by Lockett being hurt, and then you having Peterson out there against DK, I believe the run game is what to do. And they have Corey Peters and another D tackle like Campbell is out. So their front seven is actually a little weak today. So I believe Chris Carson is a game for him. We'll call those high. So let me see what the chat's saying. My boy RA says, in your last video, you said you were going to research defensive streams of the week. You got some we can add? Yes, I do, bro. Give me a second. I do. Good. I'm glad you came back to that. Of course, Miami. Miami is what a defense that I knew was going to be good before I even know the breakdown of the fantasy defenses. But I love Miami going forward, man. Them corners locking down those receivers out there one-on-one. They can help funnel everything else in the inside. So I love Miami, bro. But it's a couple other defenses. I mean, of course, I know you know Pittsburgh. Give me a second real quick, bro. Give me a second. Okay. All right, so let me see. I like Miami. Miami is the best play for the week, bro. Miami is a great play for the week. I like Minnesota as a sleeper. Minnesota's a good play. If they would start another Andy Dalton, I don't know. So I like Minnesota as a play. Dallas scares me a little bit coming off the bye. They're gonna figure some things out. Mike McCarthy isn't my favorite coach, but he's not dumb. So Cleveland is sneaky. Cleveland is sneaky. But it's but I would say Miami, Washington is second. So Miami is fully I like them totally. There's nothing to say about them. Washington is my number 2 defense that I would play if I had to. I just don't trust the rookie quarterback with that pass rush. I like Joe Burrow. He's going to be a great quarterback going in the future, but Washington got a good pass rush, and they pass defense is not that bad. It was maybe another play that I liked. Another sneaky play. It's not my top 2, but I like Atlanta. Atlanta defense is not bad, bro. They've been, since their coach got fired, they've been playing decent. So yeah, bro, those are my 3. So I would put Atlanta probably as 3rd. But other than that, if you can get Pittsburgh, you play Pittsburgh. Yeah, so that's about the only play. I'm not gonna tell you to play the Chargers because I actually like Joe Flacco. I think Joe Flacco can have a decent game. So I'm not gonna tell you to play the Chargers defense. The Colts, they got Green Bay. I do believe they're gonna play good. I do believe that game's gonna go under if you're a bad man. I do believe New England's gonna win the game against Houston. Garbage points for Deshaun Watson. Yes, that can happen. So I don't know about that. But yeah, man. So I would say Washington, bro, or Miami. Those are 2 plays for the week. So RA again says, I'm iffy on AJ Brown. Should I start AJ Brown or Pittman? Bro, you got to start AJ Brown. You can't get too cute. I know sometimes you just want to go straight matchups. I don't believe nobody's never won a fantasy season by just like, okay, well, Julio has the top corner in the league this week. Say he's playing an old Darrelle Revis. You gonna see Julio? No. Maybe if it's like a Dion or a Darrell and you know that for sure. But other than that, bro, you can't sit AJ Brown. He had that drop, bro. If he don't have that drop, they win that game. That drop that he had, it killed the whole team vibe. It just like they was flat after that. But if he catch the ball 7-yard touchdown, you don't think Derrick Henry get we got this, and Derrick Henry get a little pep in his step. So that's what I believe, bro. So you can't sit AJ Brown, man. He scored a touchdown every week except for that game, and he dropped one. I mean, he had a sit. He beat old boy. He bobbled up. I ain't never seen that from AJ Brown. I was so mad, and I had told y'all that it was my play of the week. Like I like not play of the week, but for Thursday, I liked him for us being in my MVP spot, and he let me down, man. So I still got to play him, bro. I'm not sitting. You can't sit nobody that good and for Pittman, even though I like Pittman. And that's what I was telling you earlier about Pittman. Don't play him over AJ Brown. Maybe find somebody else. My boy Matthew Lolino says, what do you think about Jonathan Taylor? He's just a player. He's going to get some work. He might have a touchdown, but he ain't going to be Bellcat. He's not going to get over 15 carries. He might get 10 carries, 9 carries. Maybe they might try to get him an easy touchdown. I doubt it. If they listen, we're going to find out a lot about Frank Wright. Now, I'm not saying Nyheim going to get 30 carries. But he goes out here and gives Nyheim 5 touches, Frank Wright his job might be on call now. Maybe not this year, but that leaves he's not competent. We know Nyheim Hines, what he showed he's going to have to show us that he can't do it again before you just take and bail cow Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor is a beast, but guys, his rhythm and finding the holes, he hasn't found it. I'm not calling him Trent Richardson, but he just hasn't found it. He's strong. And then when you see like he gets ahead of steam, he falls forward. So his confidence has got to get better and learning the pro game and how to, got to be patient. But then you got to hit the hole. Like it's all comes together like all in the same play. He hasn't learned it yet. So I think Nyheim's going to be bail cow. So Wilkins and Taylor are going to be backups to Nyheim. This is Nyheim stable now going forward after what he did. Even with other games where other backs will look good, they didn't look like Nyheim, bro. So Nyheim is taking his backfield. I wouldn't touch Taylor. I mean, you might want to stash him in case Nyheim goes down. Nyheim goes down, then yeah, Taylor's back on play. But if Nyheim stays healthy, he's the bell cow for the rest of the season. And when I say bell cow, that don't mean he's getting 20 carries, but 20 touches. Pass game, run game, short yardage back. He looked good in the short yardage. So I love Nyheim going for it, bro. So I'm not worried about Taylor. RA says, some trends won the last 5 games in Seattle. So Zona, you said some trends, Zona won the last 5 games in Seattle. Arizona, okay, I'm sorry. So some trends that Arizona won the last 5 games in Seattle. Arizona won last 4 of the last 5. Seattle lost 3 of the 4 games. Bruh, this is NFL. This is not college. So you can't really go off of what happened in the past. You know, Kyler Murray was a rookie quarterback last year. So he's different now. They even running him a lot more. So you said some trends that Arizona won last 5 games in Seattle. Yeah, but and I get it. Bro, picking Arizona is not bad, but you got to think like this is NFL, like, and this is Russell Wilson. There's also Pete Carroll. He's a good coach. I don't think Russell's gonna go out and throw it 45 times and throw 3 picks. I believe that he's going to throw about 28 times, maybe 30, and pick his spots for the play action, for going to Chris Carson or Carlos Hyde and throw over top, hopefully to a David Moore or whoever's running open. I don't believe Tyler Lockett is fully healthy, and I don't believe that DK might have a touchdown, but he's got a tough matchup against Peterson. So I believe that Seattle can win this game. But if Arizona win it, bro, I won't be surprised. So you don't got to pick Seattle, but I understand that is a nice little stat, though, showing that Arizona can go in there and beat them. And, it's a division game, too. So divisions, man, That's why nobody can sleep on anybody in the division. Like Pittsburgh, they got to play Cleveland and Baltimore. If Baltimore don't beat them, Cleveland certainly can beat them because it's a division rival game. In division games, all the players and talent and coaching stuff goes out. These guys, they rise up for these games. I don't know why. It's just a thing. We did, I played high school ball, and whenever we played a certain team, no matter how we sorry it was and how good the other team was, we played them good. And that just happens in sports when you play each other a lot, twice a year, every year. So Sportsbook says start Jameis Winston over Matt Ryan this week. No, start Matt Ryan, bro. That's what Julio's healthy. You got to start Matt. You got to start Matt Ryan. When Julio's healthy, it just opens it up for everybody. From my boy Olamide Zaccheaus, and also Calvin Ridley, and the tight end Hurst. So Van the man says, so would you rather start Browns defense over Chargers? Yeah, I'll start Browns defense over Chargers, bro. The Chargers defense is not good. They got a little decent pass rush with if Bosa's out there, but that's it. The secondary is struggling without James, and the linebackers isn't really flowing like that. They getting gaped. Yeah, good question, bro. Kev Dama says, "What up, TD? What up, bro? Drake or Rojo this week?" I say Rojo, bro. He looked like he was gonna have a bad game, and then he had that 98-yard run, and then he didn't look back. So I say Rojo, but just because Drake is still trying to find out how Drake is gonna come back off this injury, even though he was healthy last week, and to see how they're gonna do it with Edmonds. If he comes out and get that 15 or 20 carries this week, then you can ride Drake forward. I told people to trade for him like earlier because you didn't have to use much to get him because everybody thought Chase Edmonds was gonna take over, but he didn't. So you said wait one more week. You said also wait one more week for Lazard or start him at the flex. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing very well, bro. I'm excited. I'm actually nervous because I'm like number 1 seeds, and then I'm like a five seed in one of my other leagues. And it's for money, I don't want to lose the first round. So I can't let guys catch up with me. I gotta keep working the waiver wire. But yeah, man, you said Lazard. You can start him. If you want to, you can start him. I'm not starting him over MVS. I'm not starting MVS over him. So I would basically start Lazard if I got to. But it's better plays out there this week. But if you see him out there, man, you get him and you stash him if you can, bro. Because he's gonna be a good number 2 receiver just because of how good Davante Adams is. So Davante Adams, they got to stop Davante. So who's gonna be one-on-one? Lazard, the Lizard King. So Antonio says, start Hurst or Taysom Hill? Full PPR. Good question, bro. Listen, it depends on your record. If you good and you just trying to, it's just another week, you 8-2, 7-3, play Taysom Hill. But if you on the verge of making the playoffs and you need to win all your games or you got to win out or something like that, then you play the safer play. Let me see. Yeah, you play the safer play like Hurst. So, but I'm playing Taysom Hill, man, because it's okay to have to stash Taysom Hill and then he boom, and then you got him next week. Not saying that he's gonna boom this week and not gonna boom no more. If he booms this week, like he have like 10 to 15 points, it's probably most likely he's gonna have 10 to 15 points next week. But if he play really, really good, as far as like at quarterbacks, not just like going out for passes and stuff or running a reverse or something. If he actually throws the ball and throws a touchdown, guys, his stealing is going to be stupid. So you just want to pick him up basically. You don't have to play him, but he's basically a stash and he's okay playing. Only guys that are like winning the leads in the top 3 should like play him with no questions and don't worry about what happens. Remember, don't worry about projections. The projections don't know. They just go off with little trends. And if they got a good trend, they'll project them high. Nick says Gesicki or Hooper. Bro, that's a good one, man. It's easy to say Hooper, but I like Gesicki going forward. I believe like they trying to get Gesicki going. I just believe they're trying to get Gesicki going. So Gesicki is more talented and like plays in a little better offense to me for his system. But Hooper is a touchdown man because of the run game that they have with Stefanski. So I'm gonna give you safe, and I'm gonna give you boom. And then I'm gonna give you what I do. Me, I'm winning my leagues. I'm playing Gesicki. Like I'm 8-2, 7-3. I'm playing Gesicki. If I'm down, I lost 5 games. I need to win out. I done lost 6 games. I'm playing Hooper. Is that and Gesicki has the more of the ceiling, and Hooper has a better floor. That's all to it, bro. Oh, you welcome, Sports Book. Matthew says, should I sell high on Thielen now that Jefferson is getting usage? No. Both listen, those two guys are good plays. You trade for that guy if you can, man, because Thielen ain't no Thielen, right? So with that run game that they got, they get when he do throw it, it's gonna be for touchdowns. Kirk Cousins is a good streamer, bro. So yeah, don't sell high on Thielen, man. Don't sell high on Thielen unless you can get. Then if you're getting killers, now you can sell high on anybody. If like you can sell high on Julio Jones or Alvin Kamara if they're gonna give you the stable. You know, if somebody gonna give you 3 or 4 bell cow guys that you know have been hitting every week, then yeah, you do it. But man, I'm not trading Thielen for like a player that's like, you know, they had some good weeks and some bad weeks. Like I'm not trading Thielen for Lockett. Like I'm keeping Thielen over Lockett, bro. I always say that, but I had Lockett in my top 10 because, guys, if a guy putting up numbers and he's number 3 as far as numbers, as far as fantasy points, I can't disrespect him and leave him off. You know, so I have to do compartmentalized videos and say, well, maybe he doesn't, you know, he got a lot of points, but I wouldn't play him in certain aspects. But you can't disrespect him. So that's the only reason why I had Lockett over. But yeah, man, Thielen, don't get rid of Thielen, bro. My boy Ra says Rojo or AB this week versus Rams. That's a good one, bro. I say AB because he's gonna be in the slot, and I don't believe that Jalen Ramsey is gonna be on AB. He's gonna be on Mike Evans or Godwin. So AB is a good play this week over Rojo, man. But I usually like to play the running back that's gonna get if the running back's gonna receive 20 carries, and I got a receiver that's really good, and he got a possibility of getting peppered. I'm going with the 20 carries because of the fall-in touchdowns. So that's just me. PPR, yeah, you might want to play AB, but those touchdowns that builds up those fantasy points, man. So that's a little iffy, man. So I get why you would play AB because of the Rams matchups. Because I don't think they got a corner that can match up with AB. So they might pepper AB. AB might get 10 targets. But Rojo might get shut down because that Rams defense is pretty good too. So I get it why you playing AB. So yeah, I go ahead and say AB, but I'm not. That don't mean that Rojo's gonna have a bad game. Start 1 half point PPR. This is my boy CJ says start 1 half PPR Jefferson or Deontay Johnson. Man, since it's half, because Deontay, man, like it's a lot of master feed on the Steelers team. And he's going to get like peppered just to pepper him, but he's not like the boom on that team. It's Claypool, but since it's half point PPR, Jefferson is a touchdown machine. So I might have to tell you, I don't think Deontay is going to have any targeted in the red zone or the green zone. So I have to say Jefferson, just because of the matchup with Dallas, and I don't think the corners can match up with him on the outside. Okay, so Ra says, who you picked up this week on waivers, bro? That's a good question. Let me look real quick, man, because I picked mine up on Monday. That's a good question. Okay. Who did I pick up on waivers? Let me go to my team. So I got several teams. I picked up Alex Smith because I got Josh Allen. He has a bye. I picked my one of my defensive players had a bye, and I picked up Harrison Smith because I do IDP. I picked up Harrison Smith. I got Jamal Adams and Harrison Smith at my 2 IDPs. So I just picked up 2 players in that league. My other league, if I picked up, because this other league right here, I'm like I'm 8-2. So I don't have to, I already had a lot of players. I stay ahead of the waiver wire. I already had Balaj and all them on my team. So who did I pick up in this league? Picked up Harrison Smith again because I had the same defensive player that had a bye. So I picked up Harrison Smith again. And Pittman, bro, your bro, the dude that you picked up, man. I picked up Michael Pittman Jr. So those are 2 or 4 guys that I picked up, man. Jay Fang says start 3: McLaurin, Woods, Jefferson, or T. Higgins. McLaurin, Jefferson, and T. Higgins. Those are the guys you pick up, man. You know, even if you play Woods, bro, as long as you don't sit McLaurin, it wouldn't be a bad play because Woods, man, even though he had a bad game, they know who Woods is. They trying to get him the ball, and that's what you want to play when you're playing receiver. That's why Woods was a good trade bait for all year because people knew that Woods is going to get peppered. Even though he might have a bad game, it might just be game script. So, but yeah, man, out of those 3, I'm playing McLaurin, Jefferson, and T. Higgins. So Tachi says, how you feel about J.K. Dobbins after Ingram is back? I still like him. I might be wrong, guys, but if something happened, go down in the playoffs, and I got J.K. Dobbins, look what I got. So I'm stashing him. I got him on my bench. I'm not dropping J.K. Dobbins. There's other people out there. Like one league, I wanted to pick up Savon Ahmed, and it was 2 guys that I just couldn't drop. And one of those guys was one of my running backs. And let me see. Yeah, was Dobbins. So I wasn't going to drop Dobbins to pick up Ahmed. Sometimes you do that, and then something happened that you've been trying to wait on to complete your team, and then it messes up your whole team. Then you playing musical chairs, and I don't want to play musical chairs, so I'm holding on to Dobbins. I do believe that they're going to realize we got to play Dobbins. We got to play Dobbins. Because they might just send Ingram, bro. I think that's what they're going to do. Good question. Kev says, thanks, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. Thanks, man. I am, bro. Sky's the limit, bro. I appreciate y'all. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep coming in, checking in, tuning into my content, bro. I appreciate it. I already said Stash Lazard or Pittman remaining. That's a good question, Ira. But I'm gonna go ahead and say you stash. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. Go ahead and stash Lazard because he has a better quarterback, and then he got Devontae Adams over there. So you know that's drawing double team. So that's Lazard 1-on-1. So that's a lot of pepper. That's a lot of bombarded with targets. That's a lot of like 7 to 8 catches games. Even though Devontae might have, the big plays, but this guy's in PPR Lazard. But then if you talking about standard, maybe Pittman, but PPR most definitely Lazard. So it's going on to Nick. Nick says, all right, Hooper, it is. Okay. It is important, kind of struggling. Okay. He said he's struggling, so he's going to pick up Hooper as a tight end. I would answer this question. He just confirming it. And I'm in a kissing distance of the playoffs. So Hooper is the play. Okay, yeah. Yeah, he's the play, man. Ryan said, what's up? What's up, Ryan? Andrew Jury says, Ahmed or Rojo, Pittman or Rager? Ahmed, I'm gonna have to go with Ahmed over Rojo, man, just because I don't see any competition with him. I'm not worried about Breida coming in. If Rojo something happen, man, you know how Bruce Arians is, man. That's which is crazy. That's why they probably told him to leave Rojo alone, man. Rojo was up for a good season, and Bruce Arians keep playing this teeter-totter game, and it can mess with your confidence. I think the coaches told Bruce Arians to leave him alone and let him play, and that's why he got what he got. So if that's true, then Rojo will go forward, but I need to see it again. You need to see a trend. The trend can be 2 games. It can't be 1 game, but 2 games can be a trend. If Rojo comes out here and he has another good game, then yeah. But bro, I'm not still worried about Ahmed. When they cut your boy Jordan Howard, I knew what it was. And Pittman or Rager, this week they got a good matchup, man. I don't know, man. Carson Wentz, man. Oh, that's a good one, man. Maybe I go ahead and go with Pittman, bro. Just because I don't like the jerkiness of Carson Wentz, man. It's too herky jerky. He can, and then he got Fulgham too. So what if Fulgham has a big game? Rager could have a 1 touchdown, 60-yard catch or something, yeah. But Pittman's gonna have multiple catches. They're not just gonna leave him alone, and they also got other weapons out there too. So they're not doubling teaming anybody. Their offense, you can't double anybody because they kill you in the run game if your safety start backing up. So I guess I go ahead and say Pittman, bro, but I could be wrong. That's just my opinion. That's a very good question, man. That's why I'm like, the great question, bro. Andrew. Big play league. Yeah, okay. Big play league. Okay. That makes a difference. It's money. I understand. Let me see something real quick. Guys, I'm sorry. I gotta go check out something for him because this is money, and I want y'all to win money. Let me see something real quick, Andrew. Let me see. Okay, league. Okay, guys, be patient with me. I'm sorry, guys, about this, but I just got to. I gotta help my boy out. Bro, I still gonna tell you Ahmed, and then I'm gonna still tell you Pittman too. So but it's a big money league. I get it. So yeah, bro, I'm gonna say Ahmed Pittman. But look, if you was to come back to me and say, "Well, Terry, I played Rojo and it worked," and I'm like, "Yeah, bro, that was the right decision." And even if you play Rojo and it don't work, and Ahmed does boom, I'm still not gonna get on you. It's still a good play, bro. That's how good question it is. That's how close those backs are with the matchups. Ahmed got a better matchup, but Rojo has a good team. And he's bail cow. But Ahmed will be bail cow too. So yeah, man, great question, man. Let me move on. Ron says Bridgewater most likely going to be out this week. Yep. Should I sit Robbie Anderson? Yes. Yes, if you got a better receiver. If you don't got anything better, then no. But if you got a better receiver, yeah, bro, sit him. Excuse me, God. Having a hair be getting on your mouth. Excuse me. So Ira says, you really think Alex Smith will do good this week? Bruh, I'm not looking for 30 points, but I'm looking for 20 points. If he can give me 20 points, I'm good. That's for a streamer quarterback, when your quarterback is out, that's all you can ask for is 20 points. And I'm in a PPR league. And you know the points and stuff are different. Guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and also share this video too. But yeah, man. Let me see. All right, I lost my spot. Yeah, okay. But yeah, man. Yes, I think Alex Smith can give me 20 points, man. He getting the ball out quick, man. He's a veteran quarterback, bro. So just like Phillip Rivers, even though he can't throw the ball deep, they know he can get the ball out quick and get it to the guy and throw it decent accuracy. Like that's what the veteran quarterbacks do. Alex Smith is a veteran. Terry McLaurin's gonna have good games from now on. He's gonna get the ball out quick. JD McKissic is gonna have good games from now on. It's gonna open up for Antonio Gibson. So I believe he might not have throw for 3 touchdowns, but if he can give me 1 touchdown, they win the game. He could throw for 300 yards again, 20 points, 25 points. I'm good. That's what I'm looking for. James said, I need a tight end. Logan Thomas or Irv Smith Jr., bro. Go on my channel, look at my videos. I got some tight end, and you can find a tight end on the waiver wire. But those are 2 guys that are off. And I already told you, he's right underneath. He said Logan Thomas. Yep. I like Logan Thomas or Irv Smith Jr. And there's some other guys out there too. Just go to my video, bro. You can see it. Kevin says, TD, what's good? What's good, Kevin? I got a flex question. Okay. AB Evans or Chase Edmonds. Not Chase Edmonds. Evans has he can be matched up against a good corner. So I was AB. Good question, bro. AB would be the play, Kevin. Then the man says, thanks for all your help, bro. Thank you for all the subscribing to this channel and watching this stream, bro. Same back to you. Antonio says, start 1 full PPR. Deontay Johnson, Marquise Brown, or Duke Johnson. Full PPR, Deontay Johnson. Because he's gonna get He's gonna get bombarded with targets. He's not gonna have a lot of touchdowns, but he's gonna get bombarded with targets. They just target him like that, and then they go to Claypool for the big play. RA says that's smart. Stash the receiver will better. Okay, that's smart. Stash the receiver with better quarterbacks in PPR. Yep. See, I'm giving away. That's my Patreon, bro. That's my but you're gonna get that for free though, because you're one of the first subscribers, bro, and on the first commenters and stuff on my channel when I first started. But yeah, man, that's the receiver with the better quarterback. Yep. That's what it's about. You can, that's why I don't draft Allen Robinson. I'm not with Mitchell Trubisky. I like Nick Foles, but that's not the right offensive coordinator for him. So I'm not getting because you got 12 targets. Oh my God, Allen Robinson getting targeted most in the whole league. And yeah, go and get that herky jerky 12 or 13 points. That's what he got a great flow. That's a great flow, but no ceiling. And I love ceilings. What about y'all? Ain't y'all aiming for the ceiling or you aiming for the flow? So KF says, what's your take on Josh Reynolds? 27 targets over 3 games. Get him, stash him, play him if you ain't got no receiver. That's another thing, bro. You reminded me. I probably should have done a video on him, but Josh Reynolds, yes. And I talked about him in like maybe 6 weeks ago, because he had his first like kind of good game was like 6 weeks ago, and I said Josh Reynolds, that's the deep threat since Brandon Cooks is gone. Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods is not really fast. They're good route runners, but the field stretches is Josh Reynolds. Ari says, give us some more golden nuggets. That's what I do, bro. That's all I do. And I just put out a video, guys, about my top 10 running backs. So there's some nuggets on there. What week do you expect Perine to peak? I would say maybe this week, man. If you don't play him, I understand. Sometimes you already got a team and you just stashed him because he was a good play, and you didn't, you just weren't gonna let him sit out there and let other people get him. But I believe this week, man. Let me see. There's that team, man. Yeah, but yeah, man, I think he's gonna boom this week, bro. I like the matchup that they have. Let me see something, because I'm gonna try to look at his. I'm gonna look at Perine's schedule and see if he has like even a better matchup going forward. But I believe this is the week. Yeah, this is the week, bro. Because they said it. They said they was gonna give him the workload. They said they was gonna sit Gore down. So I believe with this matchup, man, you gotta play him. You don't have to, but if you don't have anything better, then don't worry about it. Yeah, Miami next week. So if he could, this is the week to play him. Because if not, then you got Miami coming up, and then Vegas is a good play. Seattle is a good play. Man, his playoff schedule, bro, is good. So going to, let's just say week 13, Vegas, you can run against Vegas. Joe Flacco's a veteran quarterback. He's not Sam Darnold, still don't looking like a deer in headlights. Joe Flacco is older, but he still knows how to be a professional quarterback. Sometimes that's why all these professional quarterbacks play for 10 years, because just to know where to go with the ball is way more important than being the strongest arm or the fastest quarterback. If you know where to go with the ball. So that helps everybody. It helps the running backs. It helps everybody. That's why I like Alex Smith. But yeah, man, so he got to play Miami week 12. That's not a good matchup. But he still can be decent via bell cow. Remember, falling touchdowns. Rarely are defense so good where you don't play the guy because he's not even gonna get a falling touchdown. So running backs that have 20 carries, they usually get a falling touchdown. That's a good floor. So for week 14 play Seattle. Now week 15, that might be a game that you might stray up away, like against the Rams. He playing the Rams, so that might be the only game. But there's 2 games that I don't like going forward. That's the Miami game week 12 and the Rams game week 15. So those are 2 games that can be iffy. But if he keep booming, then those games might not even stop them. The Jets might go on, you know how teams do it on the NFL. They might go on and win 4 out of 5 games. Who knows? So Ryan says, appreciate you, bro. Pick 2. I got you, Ryan. Mike Davis, Chark, Devontae Parker, Nyheim Hines, and Jakobi Meyers. Nyheim Hines and Jakobi Meyers. Those are my guys, man. Mike Davis, I know you would think that he's going to get better, but he's not that type of running back. I don't think you're going to give him 25 carries because you got a backup quarterback and they run between the tackles. If they ain't got if he's not getting a lot of targets in the pass game and getting open lanes, it just makes his game not as good. So that's the reason why I wouldn't necessarily, because I got him on a bench. I don't know if I'm going to play him. He got a great projection this week, but the quarterback is out, and that just messes up the offensive flow. Remember, you want a good flow. That's how your teams get points. That's why Chiefs running backs, that's why Damian Williams played so good in the Super Bowl. You think Damian Williams is Barry Sanders? No. But when you got lanes are running through because you got Tyreek Hill out there and you got Pat Mahomes, you got Travis Kelce, you're going to have, it's a good flow. You're going to get points. Ray says, who else can you start on the Seahawks besides DK and Wilson? Hyde or Carson. I believe they're gonna run the ball this today. So Hyde or Carson. Jay says, what do you think about Myles Gaskin and Ekeler rest of the season? Man, if I think he's might come back to a committee, a timeshare. Ekeler, we're gonna have to wait and see. I got him stashed because he was one of the guys that I drafted early, and actually I was an auction draft, so I heavily auctioned for him, and I put him on my spot guys, and if he comes out there, this is Austin Ekeler, he's gonna play good. So look what Kalen Ballage is doing in the room he's getting with Justin Herbert. Imagine what Austin Ekeler would have been. Guys, I made a projection earlier this season that he would have finished as the number RB1, and I said that. And I still believe that if he wouldn't have got hurt, he would have, because in the first game with Tyrod, he played terrible. And then the second game when they got hurt, Justin Herbert came in, he had a great game, and then he got hurt that next game early. So that's why his numbers, but that second game shows you what he could have been with Justin Herbert. So my boy Matt, he's in here snooping on my channel, guys, trying to steal stuff from me. We in the league together. He says, TD, you giving them the jewels to win these chips. Keep doing your thing, bro. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for tuning in to the channel, bro. Guys, that's the guy that some of y'all asked, where's the guy that did the videos with you? That's him. He's in the chat right now. Y'all want to ask him some questions or whatever, he's in the chat. You can hit him up. I don't think he's out. So just answer him some questions. Just put it at Matt Galloway. He's the one with the tool. Ray says, yo, I love your intro videos. What was the inspiration behind that? I think you meant intro videos. Is it? Send that another chat, Ray, because I think you said, yo, I love your intro videos. What was the inspiration behind that? Intro videos, I think. Before I answer that, man, I'm just going, okay, intro videos. Okay, I see it at the bottom. I'm sorry. So when I met up with Mr. Galloway, was my homeboy Mac. And when I met up with him, we started working together. And we started like, man, what do you do? You know what else? We were like, I love football. He's like, man, I love football too. And Mac has done fantasy on YouTube before. And I was like, yeah, man, I love to do that. And I started giving him my knowledge, and we was chopping it up. And I was like, you know what, man? Next year I'm gonna start a fantasy channel, bro. And man, you're welcome to come on if you want to give your takes, because I know you good too. And so I started talking about, I wanted to learn how to edit videos. And then I had a guy that's what he does on his side job that works with me. And I came to him and I asked him, I was like, man, look, you think you can help me do like a little intro video? I can choose the music. I just need you to do some, he's like, yeah, I'll do something. He said, look, we'll meet here at the park and we'll do some rolls with some film and we'll see how it is. So we did. We took some pictures. He done his thing. He came back and gave it to me, and I heard the music in here. I was like, yeah, that's it. I was like, yeah, this is me and you're going to be doing business probably forever, as long as I'm doing fantasy football. And guys, he did that video. So his name is Will. And guys, I'm gonna put his link in the description. He's just doing a lot of the work for me. And guys, y'all ever need any videos done, he's very good. He's a hard worker. And if you need anything like far as his number and stuff, just hit me up in the on my Gmail account at fantasygoodsports@gmail.com, and I'll give you his the way you can reach him, and he can help you do whatever you need to do. If you need to do videos for weddings, you need to do real estate, anything like that, he's very good at, guys. So yeah, man, I got to give it all to my boy Will. He helped me out with that. So appreciate that, Ira. Joe Nose says Mike Davis or Ballage, non-PPR. Ballage. Ira says if Bridgewater and CMC both out, Curtis 50 Cent should get more touches. Yes. But are they going to be efficient with those touches? They play in Detroit, but bruh, like if that backup quarterback, they're gonna load the box up. So they're gonna make that quarterback. So I would say the play would be, if they do good, the play would be the quarterback. Because if he don't like do good, then how Curtis gonna do anything? He's not gonna be in the green zone that much. They're gonna be shooting the gaps. So I love Curtis, but if Bridgewater was there, I'd be like, yeah, man, you play Curtis. But since Bridgewater's not there, it just makes the defense like, okay, we make the quarterback beat us. Show him that he can throw deep to DJ Moore and Robbie Anderson. And I don't know if he can do that, guys. Ryan says, you're right. It's all about the flow. Yep. I got to bounce, but keep up the good work, G. Thank you, man. I'll see you later, Ryan. Ira says, it is better to put a stud in your lineup with a bad matchup or an average player with a good matchup. Is it better to put a stud in your lineup with a bad matchup? It's some other factors to that. That was good. That's a good question. What I would say, man, I would put if the average player is good at what he does it every time. So say you playing Detroit and they say they're the weakest pass defense, and you want to pick up MVS, but then you have Julio playing against Darrelle Revis, a great corner. Because I don't believe that you can sit Julio for anybody, because there's no corners out there to wear me. Maybe if they're gonna double team him, you play MVS on that situation. Because MVS, man, he's good at deep. So if you know you playing a weak pass defense, then you can play the average player, because you know like he's great with the deep play. Like that's like Ted Ginn or something. He's great at that. You know, in the last pass defense, it's gonna give. So I believe I would play average player there if you're going against a great corner. Now if it's like Patrick Peterson, which is a good corner, but he's not a Hall of Fame lockdown corner, right? As in right now, he just haven't showed. I mean, he's good. Then I'm playing Julio. I'm going with the players. I'm not letting my players boom on the bench that I drafted early, because that's how you want to quit fantasy. Like, damn, man, I set Julio and I play MVS, and MVS, he ain't do nothing. And Julio got off anyway. They put Julio in the slot. And that's what they do. They move these players around to get them open. But when you have great corners, they move those corners with them. But there's no great corners like that. So I'm saying stay with your stud, because I don't see anybody's locking any receivers down. Running backs, if they got great, they stopping the run great, then yeah, you go away from that and get you a receiver that's got a great matchup. So I'm playing Ballage because of the matchup over certain people. So I'm playing Kellen Ballage, because he's going against the Jets, and the matchup is good. So I would set a guy that has a turbo that's playing in Baltimore. Like, say you got Derrick Henry, you want to see between Derrick Henry and Kalen Ballage. That's tricky, but Baltimore run defense, like if say those defensive tackles wasn't hurt, then I would say, man, yeah, so I guess you can do that. But since those defensive tackles are hurt, you still playing Derrick Henry over Kalen Ballage, even though Kalen Ballage has a great matchup. So you just got to break that stuff all the way down to give you more confirmation. You can't just go off where it's a stud, bad matchup, average, easy matchup. You got to go to some other factors. It's other things that you got to look at, man. And this takes time, man. I just got the rhythm of doing it, man. I can hear something and I just know, like, okay, well, they don't tell me enough. I need to go do some more research. So Ron says, you're right. It's okay. Yeah, I read that. And Ryan says, well, it ain't. Yeah, it's Ryan Gallagher. He says, hope for Jonathan Taylor this week. Nope, not with Naeem there, bro. Ain't no hope for me. Like he might score a touchdown, but I'm just not worried about this. Sometimes you don't worry about stuff that's tricky. Like you don't put yourself through that. You seen what he been doing. Don't worry about that. Make them make you wrong on something that you didn't seen for weeks. You don't want to just, oh, I was right because I knew something he could come back. Nobody else said it. Sometimes that's too edgy. Okay, so Kev says, Matt, what you think about DJ Moore? Okay, so Matt probably got that. Let me see. Ira says, what up, Matt? Okay, they talking to you. Yeah, he answered the question. Matt said, Kev, Moore is a boom or bust, especially with the backup quarterback. Yep. Once Teddy comes back, DJ will be okay. I agree. Yep, I already said appreciate that, bruh. Okay, Max, appreciate that. Yep. So Bucket says, should I start him over CEH? Start who over CEH Buckets? Are you talking about DJ Moore? I already says, thanks for dropping the knowledge. This is my first year in fantasy, so you're cutting my learning curve tenfold. Yeah, thank you, bro. You're gonna be a beast. You're gonna be a beast, man. You're gonna be winning, and you're gonna win money. I hope you play for money, like just because it just makes it more fun, guys. It makes you. It's addicting. People call it gambling, but when you're doing something like you putting the money that you put on it ain't like it's your life savings, and it just makes you be like it just takes it to a whole nother level, guys. So I always say, you guys get in this and put $20 on a league, 12 guys, and man, you're gonna win them. If you stay here, bro, you're gonna win, because that's what I do. Okay, he said Balaj. So you said start him over CEH. Yes, I'm starting him over CEH, man. CEH ain't a bad play because we don't think Le'Veon is going to take his carries, but Balaj has such a good matchup with a good quarterback that moves a lot with a nice game flow. Okay, yeah, I'm playing for money. $50 buy-in. Okay, nice. 12-team league. Winners takes all. Dang, y'all ain't looking out for second place. Y'all ain't gonna give him $50. At least give him $50 or something, man. You did pretty good if you come in second. But I like that, bro. That's that winner. That's that competition. So, guys, I've been here. We got about 5 more minutes. Y'all got any more questions? Don't forget to like this stream and also share this video too, guys. Share this stream too to you guys, and tell your friends to come here, guys that love to play fantasy. Okay. So let me see if there's anything to talk about, guys, that I ain't went through yet. Ask Matt that. Put that at Matt. Matt good. He plays in kicker leagues. I play in most of my leagues are IDP, so he can answer that question for you better than I can. Mac, if you still in there, bro, answer that question for him about Cole. What you think about Cole as a kicker? Matt has told me that, guys, because he has he got a very small bench spot in his leagues. He said he has not even played a kicker from some weeks and still won. Because I'm not going to drop Kalen Ballage for a kicker because Kalen Ballage on the bye when he got great matchups coming up and ain't nobody else taking his reps. He says drop Cole or Lux. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna see if Mac in there, and then hopefully he can answer that. But if he's not, man, I'll try to find something out for you. Yeah, man. Okay, yeah, he's there. Thank you, Mac. I appreciate that, bro. I'll pay you tomorrow. Guys, he gonna want something for this now. Anything he do, he keeps tabs on it now. He gonna want something for this. I got some cupcakes or something, bro. Should you start Todd Gurley over Duke Johnson? Man, you know, just picking those two, and if it's PPR, I might say Duke. I might say Duke Johnson, but if it's standard, bro, you got to play Gurley. That's fall in touchdowns. Duke, man, I don't even know if Bill O'Brien got any plays in his arsenal that he left for the rest of the coaches to get Duke out in space. That's why I dropped Duke, even though he's projected for 15 points. Looks like a good matchup. I'm not worried about that, bro. So I say Todd Gurley, buckets. We in North Carolina, bro. We from the Triad. Yep. Guys, like I said, I want to thank y'all for tuning in to this content and also subscribing to this channel. Like I said, I'm going to keep giving y'all cutting edge information. And I'm going to try to, we're going to rise to the top. This community going to be one of the best community, guys. Like I said, listen, if y'all got any suggestions, guys, send it to my email, which is fantasygoodsports@gmail.com. And I'm willing, so you can get, if you tell me some suggestions, guys, I know like a game flow to give you. Right now, I'm just kind of just like putting out new products to see how the video views go. So I'm finding a little rhythm with that. So guys, I'm open for suggestions just to give y'all better content. Yeah, bro. Thank you, Matthew. Yeah, man, I'm dedicated. I'm gonna go an hour. After an hour, then I'm gonna shut it down. But like every game day, Monday, Thursday, and Sunday, I'm gonna go an hour. Yep, we so enough gonna help you. We're gonna win these leagues. Yeah, man, I think so too, man. I can feel it, man. Once I get a little bit more in that algorithm, I'm gonna be at that 1,000 subscribers, and guys, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do something special for 1,000 subscribers. It might be me giving away some shirts, giving away some other things, some gift cards, and all, guys. I'm gonna do something special on 1,000. When I get 1,000 subscribers, guys, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna do a live stream. What I do, guys, because I know I try to get Matt. We'll try to do it together. Yes, I do study weather. So Sunday morning, I've already kind of got a grace of like it could be bad weather, it might not, because you never know until the day happens. Because you can say whether it's gonna snow or it's gonna rain, it might not happen. So on Sunday mornings, that's what I'm checking. I'm going to all weather things, anything ESPN. I'm looking for weather and see what it's gonna be. Excuse me, guys. Yep. Thank you, bro. I'm glad you did find us, bro. I'm glad, man. Some things you got. It's like in the ether, man. We live like in kind of like a ones and zeros world, man. So sometimes you just get connected with people that y'all relate. Y'all got the same like Wi-Fi signal pickup, and so that happens, guys. I know that might be a little out there for some of you, but this is how I believe. I speak things in the ether, which is like just speaking it. Same thing with you. So you looking for, you out here typing, who should I play? And stuff will come to you by the YouTube algorithm, and that's how this world. I feel like it reacts to me. I speak something, and all of a sudden stuff start coming, and it's up to me to see it and receive it. So, man, so I think we just happened to, bro. It was meant to be, bro. So I'm glad you here, man. I can't wait to build up a more better community, man. Well, not a better, but like more people, man. Wow. Good. I'm glad. See that. You hear that, community, guys? Y'all see that? Ira says that he heard that the Raiders defense are all on COVID. So we don't know. Maybe it was one person that was headed and they just sitting them out for a while. But if they all like 8 or 9 of them test positive, guys, I'm gonna win because I got Tyreek Hill in all my leagues. So I hope that happens. Thank you, Ira. That's good information, man. So yeah, I'm gonna go do some research on that. Ha ha ha. Say, really, bro? I got you. I already said I'm the type of guy that looks up astrology signs between quarterbacks and wide receivers. Wow. So what I said, I already you get, right? Okay. That's awesome, man. That's deep, bro. So Tha says in the flex, Gurley or Tha, you're gonna have to put that admin. I don't know who that is. So just just explain a little bit better. Joe Nose says, what's your feeling on, and guys, we only got 5 more minutes. Joe Nose says, what's your feeling on Hyde tonight? I like Hyde. But if Carson's healthy, man, I don't know. So I don't know. It's gonna be musical chairs because I don't know if they're gonna bell cow Carson since he's been out so long. But would you start him over Ballage? Woo, man! You know what? You're going through something because Hyde is on my waivers. And I got Ballage. And I was thinking, can I sit one of these guys like Ballage and play Hyde tonight? I'm not going to do it. I'm going to leave that Thursday night game alone. But, man, it's not a bad play to do that, bro. So would you start him over Ballage? I wouldn't do it, but I wouldn't say you crazy. But if Carson playing, do not do that. If Carson's playing, do not start Hyde at all. Then you want to play him in like a daily fantasy thing? Yeah. Iris says Rosenberg and the AB has a good astrology sign. Well, it makes sense. Ain't nobody ever peppered a player like that. Ain't nobody ever, Ben got a lot to do with AB. Probably is going to be a Hall of Famer. He got a lot to do with that. Because ain't nobody other quarterback knows how to pepper a guy like that. That's why he does Deontay like that. But Deontay is not good in the red zone like Antonio Brown was. But yeah, man, it makes sense, man. Ahmed. Okay, I got you, Ty. He says, Gurley Ahmed. Ahmed, that's who I'm playing. Claudio Jenkins says, should I trade my CMC and mix him for his Henry and Eckler? Yeah, you 8-2, bro. That might be a trade. Yep, that might be a trade, bro. And reason why I say that, because Henry's playoff record. And then you got Austin Eckler. And I'm pretty sure Austin Eckler got a decent playoff. Matter of fact, let me look real quick and see what Austin Eckler is doing in the playoffs. What his schedule like, man, because I got him too. But yeah, man, Henry, it's not these next 3 games. Don't worry about this, or 2 games. Don't worry about that. You want Henry for the playoffs because for the fantasy playoffs because he's out of killer schedule, guys. So hold on, let me see something real quick. Let me see about my boy Eckler. So Eckler playoff games are New England. That's not scary because he's a PPR machine. Atlanta, that's not scary. Atlanta's better. And Vegas. So, yeah, you can play Austin Eckler in the playoffs. So, you got those 2 backs, bro. You got some 2 plays for the playoffs. Now, make sure you have a backup plan for Eckler in case he's not getting work like that. So, but you getting Henry is good, Claudio. Also, was your last video just for week 11? Yes, just for week 11. I'm going to do that for week. Mid-season was for the rest of the season. And every week that I'm going to do now is going to be for that week. So I'm going to do a quarterbacks one. I'm going to do a tight end one too. And a receiver one for this week too, for week 11. Good question, bro. Thought says Gurley or Savant Ahmed. Yeah, he said thank you. Yeah, I got you, bro. You appreciate it. Do you think CMC comes back though? Yeah, he can. Yeah, he can come back. If you 8-2, man, it's up to you. What you think you want. So it's all your decision. That's why, me personally, if I got a good team and I'm satisfied and I got CMC stashed on the IR, then I'm good. But if I'm a little teeter-tottering, like I might be in the playoffs, like 4th spot, some 5th spot, then I might make a trade CMC and get 2 bell cows. It's a little edgy because Austin Eckler is an IR guy, so it's a little edgy. You might not want to trade him for an IR guy, but maybe you can get Henry and something else even better, man, because the CMC, I believe he's coming back, man. Like I had an AC joint separation. And guys, I didn't miss nothing. They didn't let me miss it. I needed to miss practice, and I asked to, but they didn't let me. But in the game, man, every play I would come to the sideline, I would be breathing heavy. The pain it's rough. I should have sat out for 3 weeks, but I didn't. So they got, he can come back after 3 weeks, guys, but I don't believe he's gonna get bell cow as far as in between the tackles as much. But he's gonna get all the pass game work, all the green zone touches, and all the plays that can score touchdowns. That's what he's gonna do. But as far as the rough work, the between the tackles, to give him a breather, that's Mike Davis. Do you like Mixon? Not with this. I think they should trade Mixon. I don't like him with this team. I don't like him with Zach Taylor. I don't like the way Zach Taylor called plays for Mixon. I think it fits Gio perfectly. Gio Storm, he fits him perfectly. Matthew says, who's the best wide receiver trade target for the playoffs? That's a good question, bro. That's the last question I'm gonna answer to guys, because I gotta go. I gotta get ready for the game tonight. But let me see real quick. Let me make sure I got my receiver list. Okay. Maybe see, I'm boxed in right now, so you might have to hit me up with that question later, man. Put that question in one of the comments, and I'll answer you that later. But right now, I'm gonna give you Terry McLaurin. I don't know if that's a good one because he's been trending. I like Thielen, but he's not like a guy that I got to get. Not even Michael Thomas. I'm not even really going to trade for Michael Thomas. I like Tyreek Hill. He's matchup proof. The speed, no corner's gonna stop him. Maybe I'm a little biased because I just like Tyreek as an individual player. I think he's a great player. I think he's a Hall of Fame potential player. So that's all I can say right now, man. But later on, I can give you a better breakdown. Yep, you're welcome, Matthew. So, guys, thank you for tuning in to this stream. Thank you for liking this video, guys, and liking this stream also. And, guys, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also share my content to your friends and just share it out to other guys that love fantasy football, guys, so I can grow this community and we can start taking over all the leagues, guys. I said what I said. We're going to take this community, the good sports fantasy good sports community will be the best community. And I'm not just in football. I plan on being great in basketball, baseball, hockey, all of it. I just got to grow my content also, and I'm going to grow with hiring people too that more specialize in other sports. Football is my thing, but I want to make this channel grow where it's like another ESPN sort of. Like you get stories and all that, guys. So, guys, I ain't going to hold you up. Let me see what this last video Ty says. I'll watch video of you making your top 20 RB rankings and explaining why. I'll watch a video of you making your top 20 RB rankings. Top 20. Bro, I don't really do top 20. That's something that I'm gonna be doing probably like on a Patreon. We'll give you a whole breakdown of what I think pre-draft, and then maybe mid-season just give you more. But I'm only on YouTube. I'm gonna just give you 10 because I can't make my videos 30 minutes. I have done some videos like that, and they was good videos, but it was just too long. So 10 is usually my spot. But if you want to hit me up in the comment section or ask me a question about a guy that might be outside the top 10, I'm willing to do that. But I'm not going to make a top 20 video. It's just too long. I do too much of a breakdown. So I'm not just going to read out names real quick and give you a little bit. I want to break it down and tell you the matchup and the reason. So that's the only thing, Ty. But yeah, I'm going to see you later, RA. Yep, y'all be good. I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a blessed day.